Disclaimer. We are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals. We are not doctors. We are not therapists or mental health experts. Just a real couple living real life. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted. Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my head.
Everybody, I keep forgetting to turn the mics on. Operator error. Hello everyone, it's Joel, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. Welcome. And on that side of the table is the lovely Gloria Rosario.
Hello everybody, how's it going?
Hello Gloria, how are you?
I'm very good.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'm very tired.
Oh my gosh. You just, by saying the word, you just kind of activated it. I'm so tired this week. I haven't been sleeping good.
Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well either. But anyways, no one cares about that.
No.
I hope everyone out there has been getting good amount of sleep.
And if you are, I hate you.
She doesn't mean that. She doesn't hate. Hate is such a strong word.
I dislike you very much.
No, she doesn't. She loves everyone. She keeps talking about how much she loves you guys. She's just cranky.
I'm just grabbing you guys seriously, but I'm okay. I'm fine. I just want to get through this and go memes.
Did you have a long day?
No, my day was okay. It's just, I don't know if my allergies are starting to come back slowly.
Oh, well, yeah.
I've been a little wheezy on and off.
I know your eyes have been swollen, too.
I know. I was just going to say my eyes are starting to get watery, but I don't know if that's because I'm tired or because of allergies.
All of the above.
I'm so over summer. Like,
already, and we haven't even started.
We're just, like, scratching the surface.
Yeah, but, like, today has been... It was weird because it was, like, cool, but then wanted to be warm. It's this weather. I don't know.
Bipolar. Like it just doesn't know.
Like I literally was getting cold earlier. Like I was freezing. It's strange, and we're like at the end of June.
Yeah, towards the end of June. So
towards the end of June of the year of our Lord 2026. So anyways, anything new and exciting, my love?
Not really.
No.
What's going on here?
Oh, she's having a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, excuse me, guys. No, everything's okay. I mean, nothing new to report. I guess that's better than having a bunch of complaints and stuff, right?
I can complain, but no one's going to listen.
It's not going to stop me from complaining.
You know, I will say I don't complain as much as I used to. I'm getting better. But I think complaining is kind of normal, right? Am I wrong? Like, I'd like to hear other people's opinion on that. I think complaining is kind of a human thing. I mean, you're gonna, when you're displeased, you're gonna
voice it,
right?
There's a difference between expressing your annoyance and becoming annoying.
That is very good. I like that.
There is.
Because that's true.
There's a fine line between two of those. So, yes.
I think I deal with the house of annoying.
The kingdom of annoyingness.
I think that's part of the reason why I come home so beat up and tired sometimes, because it's just like dealing with certain things and people.
I'm just
mentally beaten up.
That's what I was going to say. I'm just like mentally drained.
You look kind of drained.
I am.
I'm sure everyone out there is going to be so enthused at our show today.
I'm sorry. I'm still. I'm not in a weird mood. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just kind of. I I guess I'm.
But we are all entitled to that, right?
Yeah, we're entitled to have caca days, and today's my caca day.
Today is her caca day. Hey, watch your language. Her caca day. What a weird word.
Anyways,
People are like, what the hell are we listening
I don't
to?
have the energy for this
What
today.
the hell is this show? Why did we stumble across this on
Because we're
Spotify?
awesome, and you like us, and just because. I don't know. I just.
Yes, we're awesome. You like us, and just because.
Yeah.
That should be our tagline. Sessions and lessons unscripted
We
because
should
we're
set-
awesome and you like us just because
And stuff.
and stuff.
T-shirt department, get on it.
You silly goose.
So, how was your week? What's up with you? Let's take the focus
You
off.
know, I'm good, but
But
there was a little funkiness in there. I'm not gonna lie. And I know people that are listening to this, they might give me shit for it, but I didn't feel like it was something I was gonna, it was just gonna pass. So I didn't think. I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably get crap for it, but that's fine. I mean, you shouldn't hold anything in, right? You should vent and whatever, but I don't know.
let me cut you off for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Not every emotion needs a therapy session,
No, that's true.
or not every emotion needs like a pep talk. Screw it. I mean, sometimes you're entitled to
I mean, you're just being human, right?
You're entitled to have a crappy day, and you're entitled to be a crappy
And
person.
don't get me wrong. Then I'm not saying, I don't want to hear it. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she's saying, yeah, because she's rude. No, for sure. I mean, I appreciate friends, family, whoever, anything they have to say or opinions they have, I respect it. And that's cool. But I don't know. Just like I said, I just thought the funkiness wasn't worth the mention. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I'm just going to deal with it. And I feel a lot better today. So it's like it passed. You know what I mean? Am I wrong?
No, like I said, you're entitled to have a blah day, like
What was your words? Caca day?
caca day, blah day,
Caca day.
caca day. You're entitled to it. Like I've said before, and I keep saying this. People expect this like mental journey or this self-healing stuff that we're doing or talking about, that it's all rainbows and butterflies and sparkles and all that stuff, and it's not. You're gonna have days where you're worn out and you're just like, you don't want to do stuff. This is gonna sound horrible. I didn't want to do this today, but I'm here. This is what I signed up for. I'm doing it, and I'm holding myself accountable, and I made myself show up. And it's like, you kind of have to, even if you're feeling like crap, but you have a commitment, you still should commit to that commitment to the best of your ability. Maybe tomorrow might not be the same, but for right now, I'm holding, gung ho. Let's do this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've done that too, where I didn't feel like doing. Sometimes you just kind of have to force yourself to do stuff.
No, and that's, like I said, we're humans. Like we have emotions, we have jobs, we have other outside stresses, And some days, I'm gonna be honest, like today, I am dragging myself here. Like I had to, you know what I mean? Like I had to kind of give myself like a pep talk. But that's fine. It's just, don't let it become a habit, and don't let it start altering like everything else. Just go through your little funk, and sleep it off, and tomorrow's a new day. So
Can I say something
Yeah.
that was on my mind? Actually, a couple days or whatever. because you were mentioning about mental journey and all of this, in quotes, right?
Yeah.
So I've been reading and listening to a lot of podcasts that are kind of like self-help or motivational or that, that kind of vein or whatever. And I know a lot of the stuff's helpful and a lot of the stuff is like good, but then for whatever reason, there's a couple things that I heard or people I've heard or whatever. And to me, it just comes off as like a trend, if that makes any sense. So like it's the cool thing to do now or to get into, because then everyone, and then of course you have like the keywords, my journey this and trigger that, and that you know what I'm saying. It's like I don't know, and I don't want to say that some of this stuff is not legit, but like I don't think some of this stuff is legit. So I'm curious to know what people out there think about that, but I don't know, man. It's just like
I think it's all like an individual type of thing. They say be yourself and your people will find you.
mm-hmm.
There are some people that like the fluffy butterfly, glittery, farty type of like self-help, And then there's people.
But aren't those people that are being kind of dishonest to themselves?
Not necessarily. I mean, everyone has like a different personality. There might be people out there that find this really boring and dull and stupid, but there are other people that are listening that do find this stuff helpful, So it just depends on like what you're going through, what you like, what your personality is. If you have a bubbly personality, this might not be for you,
and I like to say that everyone out there, you're entitled to your own opinion.
As long as it's following our guidelines,
but you're wrong.
But you're wrong. No, seriously. You're entitled to, whatever. Everybody has different, like I said, personalities, different likes and dislikes. We might not be everybody's cup of tea, but, whatever.
And remember, you got to sip your tea. Right?
Yeah, sip your tea and drink your coffee. Have I talked about like why I say that? I don't know if I've mentioned it.
I think you have.
I don't know if I've mentioned it here or on my podcast.
I don't remember, but I know you've said it.
So, in case you haven't heard or, ever listened to my podcast,
which you should be every Friday blowing off script on all major streaming platforms. Yes. Anyway, go ahead.
So, I have like kind of my little sign off, right? It started off as something kind of like silly, like, whatever. But the more I thought about it, the more I liked it, and I like it. It's my, I guess, trademark or sign off but when I say drink your coffee and sip your tea, there's a reason behind that. Okay. So think about your mornings, right? If you're anything like me, you get up like 10 minutes before you have to be out the door. You're running around, making your coffee, having your breakfast, hopping around, putting your socks on, just, a disastrous morning. You're not going to still sit there and drink your coffee, right? You're on the go, you're on the move, let's go, hurry up, get the kids together, get your lunch together, and get the hell out the door. You don't have time to sit there and sip your coffee, right? I don't. I'm always at the drive-thru with my iced coffee or whatever. And that's on the go. But when you drink your tea, to me, that's like a relaxing time. That's like my me time. You take your coffee, your tea, you mix it, put on a little like soft music. You're drinking your tea or sipping your tea. Sorry, we're not savages. And it's a lot more calming and a lot more relaxing, and it's like a lot more centering. So when I say drink your coffee and sip your tea, it means hurry up when you have to, drink that coffee and get going, but also remember to take time to take care of yourself and sip that tea. So that's what that means.
That's pretty deep, lady. I like that. So sometimes you gotta get up and go, and sometimes you gotta like sit back and relax.
And sip your tea.
I really like that actually. That's really cool.
And that's why, and I eventually plan to like make t-shirts and stuff, but I think it's not a marketing thing. It's not anything that I intended to be like, oh, that's gonna look awesome on shirts or whatever. But it's something that I've always thought, like, you're running around, you're drinking coffee, and when you're relaxed, you're sipping tea. For those of you that drink tea, I know there's a lot of people that don't like it, and you're wrong.
I tried to get into tea drinking. Like I tried to be all like into the fancy stuff. And
Here's the thing about tea. People think that it's just like getting a sack of like herbs and throwing it in water and that's it. But did you guys know that there's different like temperatures for the waters for different types of teas? Your white teas, you don't, stick for as long.
Actually, I heard that most of the stuff you buy at the store, like
It's crap.
yeah, it's basically just dust. It's not even real tea.
No.
I mean, it's tea, but it's like the
leftover shake. It's like the shake.
yeah, the
dust, basically. So that's why in the summertime I like to brew my own teas. I have chamomile, I have mint, I have basil.
She grows all that stuff, and we have like pots of just like herbs soaking and boiling.
But it is so relaxing to me. It's so satisfying to know like what I'm putting in my tea and my natural teas, and I'll drink a intoxicated can of Coke Zero any day, but the teas I like clean. I don't like that. That's it has. If you've had tea for a really long time, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you dip the little tea bags, there's like a weird taste to it, and it's like the wax from the steeper that you're drinking, and it's kind of gross. So yeah, anyways, that's why I try to grow my own herbs in the summertime and have like homemade tea, because
nothing wrong with that.
No, man, it's so good, and I save a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get this show on the road.
All right, peeps. So Gloria and I were talking about, of course, our stuff back in the day or whatever, and she said, "Hey, how about we talk about like old games that we liked?" Because we were talking about music and
shows
and all kinds of stuff. And she's like, "Well, what about games? What kind of games what were your favorite games when you were a kid?" And I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So we're gonna go through a list of some of our favorite go-to games when we were kids. She said that she would include video games too, because that's kind of a given, but whatever.
I mean, we were limited back then. We didn't have like thousands of choices and like consoles, and we got what we got.
So mainly there'll be board games, but then there'll be some honorable mentions or whatever. All right, so I guess we'll start running through this because we've been blabbing too much already, and these people want a show. Is that what we're calling this? A show.
Let's get this train wreck going.
All right, so I'll begin and I will start.
Are we going back and forth, or are you doing yours and then
I will go back and forth.
Okay, cool.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Excelente.
All right, so hold on one second. I'm having an issue here. What's going on? There it is. All right, so anyways, like I said, we're going to go through like kind of a quick list of our favorite games when we were kids, and then we will briefly discuss them and why they were our favorites. So mine, the first one would be this one here, and everyone knows this one, Monopoly. That was a fun game. Still is fun.
It depends what neighborhood you're from.
Yeah, I was always on like this side of the board, the hood side. And then, I don't know. I always liked this game. It was a fun game. I think the longest Monopoly game I played, I don't know if this is normal. Maybe we did something wrong. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours.
No, a good game of Monopoly does last
like
about that
hours,
long.
right? Like it lasted a long time. But I think one of the last times I played it, it did not end well. I was playing with some friends of mine, and people got a little butthurt. Which, come on, it's just a game.
No. In my house, and this is when we were older, by the way, not like little kids.
This is when I was older.
No, we were way well into our 20s, me and my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, there was sweaty upper lips. There was people perspiring. There was people yelling back and forth, double crossing each other. For some reason, we turned a very simple and friendly game to something violent.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually somebody would get mad. You know who you are. Somebody would get mad and he would flip it and just kind of walk off all angry. You know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put him on blast or anything, but I tell you, sweaty upper lip and sweating over a board game is not normal.
No, it's not normal. You know what else isn't normal? Someone getting up and flipping the board.
I'm telling you,
That's how this game ended.
That's how you knew it was time to stop playing and just kind of like move on to something else. Because once somebody flipped that over, it was over.
Yeah, don't let me be a landlord either, because I was a tyrant. It's like, give me your money, or I'm gonna kick you out of the building.
You peasant.
All right. Well, I think we will move on to your first pick. Okay. What would your first pick be?
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail?
Yes, it was a computer game where you would, yeah, there we go. You have died of dysentery.
That was an issue with that game. You always die of dysentery.
Yeah, you would be doing so good, and then all of a sudden you would lose your people to dysentery.
Yes.
But it was one of my favorite games. I don't know why. It was very simple. Very, as you can see, the pixels on there and stuff were just top notch.
I played this at school.
Yeah, it was a school game.
Yeah, it was at school.
Yeah, whenever we had playtime or free time or whatever, all the kids will fight over this game. Like, we would have to, like, draw. We had a schedule on who was going to play when, and we had to abide by it. Yeah, it was. I don't remember exactly the details of the game, but it was like the point was to get from one end of the trail to the other with all your people
without getting sick or whatever.
Yeah, without getting sick. I think you were attacked like by aliens.
That's the 2026 version.
Yeah.
Attacked by aliens.
No, you were attacked by Indians, and you were attacked by Indians. You ran low on food.
Excuse me, ma'am. That's Native Americans, okay?
Okay, well, you would get attacked by Native Americans. I apologize for that. Aliens, wow.
That was good. You know what? I would pay an alien version of Oregon Trail.
Didn't we talk about, like, Predator and the different scenarios that we would use him in?
Oh, yeah,
We've
that would
talked
be
about
awesome,
that
actually.
before. Actually, yeah, Oregon Trails with Predator.
That would be cool.
You must defeat the Predator.
Yes.
Or die of dysentery. You pick.
Or you get diarrhea. All right, so I guess I will go next.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first one was Monopoly, and I don't know if you guys remember this game, Mr. Mouth.
I don't...
Do you remember that game or no?
I remember the yellow face and like the purple eye patch.
They had the little chips that you would put in the hand and then flick it into the mouth while it opened.
Oh.
And then you would try to get rid of all your little chips.
Would it spin around?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you would have to wait for him to spin and come to you to open his mouth, and then you would shoot the little thing at him.
I don't remember. I don't think I ever played this, but I do remember seeing that yellow face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun game. I liked it. Mr. Mouth.
Mr. Mouth.
So I'm trying to remember. And of course,
Mr. Mouth kind of be resembling you, yo.
you think so? Actually, he does. Good Lord. Yeah, thanks. That's nice.
I love you.
Oh, you too. Is that what you're gonna call me now, Mr. Mouth?
Mr. Mouth.
He sure does look like me. It's a little on the yellow side.
The yellow, the jaundice, everything, the tiredness.
He is a little jaundice. All right, so you don't really know anything about this game. You don't remember.
No, I just remember.
I remember the commercial. I think it was like something like Mr. Mouth, Mr. Mouth. Like, yeah, and then these kids are just like shrieking in delight.
Shrieking in delight. All right.
All righty, anyways.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Yeah, so Mr. Mouth, that was my next one. What about you?
Age of Empires. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, oh my God. I forgot about this game up until maybe about 2-3 months ago. I used to spend hours on this game.
I've never played it.
Oh man, it was a computer game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had my mom's husband at the time. He was an asshole, by the way.
She just had to throw that in there.
But this is why I threw it in there. He built a computer for us.
Oh, nice.
Like
Well, he's not that much of an asshole.
No,
then.
he's an asshole, but he did cool stuff. But he was an asshole.
Well, as long as he did cool stuff, you know what I mean? He was still an asshole.
He was all right. Well, no, he turned out to be
Anyways,
that's not here nor
let's
there.
talk about Age of Empires.
Yes, so this asshole built the computer, and it was kind of a little bit better than what you would buy like at the store, because it was customized. So we can add a whole bunch of like stuff, like because it came with expansion packages, and you would upload them, and it was like a whole CD thing. It was like a whole case of like CDs that came together or whatever. But anyways, so the cool thing about this game is that I was so into it that back then you were able to put in like certain codes into the computer, and it would give you like unlimited weapons or unlimited gold or like little cheats or whatever. But my favorite thing is that you could turn your knights into babies driving Cadillacs wearing diapers.
What?
It was like the coolest thing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But you had to be like a real nerd and really into this game to kind of know like all the cheat codes. I know that there was one where you could give them like big heads and then they can use lasers and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I learned how to code just to get that cheat code to get the babies in convertibles. So yeah, that was a really fun game. And I guess the point is like, if I remember correctly, it was you would start like at the Stone Age, and you would kind of have to like build your little town, and it went through a series of eras. So there was the caveman, and then there was like knights, and then there was like, so you progress through like the eras and stuff, and it was just really cool. You can get sick, you can lose your tribe, you can take over other tribes. It was cool. It was a lot of fun, and I spent hours on this game, but I loved it.
Sounds like fun.
It was.
But they did remake it, right? Like there's newer versions of it.
There's newer yeah.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same. I've played them. This is a little off topic, and I'm just gonna say this real quick. My goal in life is to actually put together an old school computer, like old school, to where I could play the old. Because at thrift stores, you could still find the original games. I have seen like the cases and the actual games, and they're not that expensive. Who wants to pay $10-15 for a game that was like 30 or 40 years old? You know what I mean? But my goal is to eventually get like a computer and put like old parts in it and just start it from the bottom up. So I can play games like the original Sims, the Age of Empires, like the old school version of these games, because there are simulators and they have new versions of the games and stuff, but it's not the same. So
It sounds like a cool project.
I will get there one day.
We should do it.
Yes.
All right. So my next one is this one here.
Oh, that's
Trouble.
What is it? Trouble. I was gonna say sorry, but no, it's Trouble. Okay.
Trouble. I used to like this game a lot. I had it, and you know what I would do? I would just pop the little thing in the middle all the time.
So it would pop it and would flip the dice, right?
Yeah, and then you would move, and then the whole goal, I think, was to get up the little thing there.
I never played this game.
Seriously?
Yeah, I never played it.
Trouble. It was a good game. I liked it. It was fun. I think I just liked to pop the dice thing.
Yeah.
I think that's all it was. Speaking of Trouble, look at her. Hey, Trouble.
I'm not Trouble.
Yeah, but this was another classic that I really liked. I always would play this, but yeah, I'm surprised you never played it.
So what was the object of the game to get all of your little?
I think you had to line up everything.
Like in that.
Yeah, you went around, and then you had to go up
to your thing.
Yeah, like up towards where the die is, and then fill that up.
So you would have to go around, make it to your home base, and then put them.
And then start going up.
Put the little okay.
And then once you filled it up, you won.
Oh.
I think that's how it went. If you guys remember, it's this game I haven't played in like 40 years.
I would like to get like these old school games and play.
You can find them at the thrift stores sometimes. Like the original one.
Right.
And it's funny, too, because I went to Target one time, and they're re-releasing these games, and there are, like, older
versions,
like, boxes and stuff. I think
that
that's, like, the coolest thing. Like, I went there one time, and there's, like, boxes from when I was a kid. Like, oh, man, this is kind of bringing me back to the...
No, we should start doing that. Collecting the games.
That would be kind of cool, actually. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right, so what is your next one?
Guess who?
There it is.
Yes. I loved the crap out of this game.
I might have played it once.
Yeah, so it would be two, as you can see right here, there's like two boards. And... So you would have to ask each other questions relating to what the character would look like. And you would have to guess. So let's say that your person, you can't see here, but some of them have hair, some of them don't, some of them have braids. Some of them are bold, some of them are older. So you would be like, is it a young person? And then if the answer was yes, you would put the little pictures down of all the old people. And you would just keep asking questions like, are they wearing a hat? And if they were, you would put down the people who weren't wearing a hat. And then until you got to like the last couple, and then you would say, is it so-and-so? And they'd be like, yeah.
Interesting. Like I said, I might have played this once.
Oh, I love that. I don't know why I love that game so much, but yeah, that occupied a lot of my playtime in school. Guess who?
Was that the official jingle?
No, that's how I always used to say it. I was like, you want to play Guess Who?
Just like Friday.
Friday.
All right. So my next one would be Chinese checkers.
I love this game. I still play this.
You know, I don't. This one here might be the one I had, because the one I used to have, it was kind of cool because it was a tin, and then you would open it, and that's where you would store the marbles, and then the top had like the little, I guess, dents to put the marbles in.
Yeah.
You know what? If I found one, I would buy one.
I think you had the deluxe edition because they had this one that came in the box to where the cardboard already had like the holes So
Oh,
it'd
it
be
was like but it was like holes in a cardboard though.
yeah, and you would put
No, mine was like metal.
yeah, so you would like lift the cardboard up, and all the marbles would be there, and then you just kind of like take them out and then put them where they belonged.
Mm.
Then when you were done, you would clear the cardboard, open it, put it underneath, and it would be like a little table.
Mm. No, mine was like round and metal.
Yeah, you had the deluxe edition. This was like the cheaper version of that game.
Mm.
Yeah, because I
It was fun. Man, but this game I haven't played 40 years.
no, I had it on my other pad, the one that I don't use anymore, the older one.
What, the iPad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you're playing a digital version of it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Well, yeah, but it is, but it isn't.
Right. I mean, obviously, I would still want to play like the old school version of it, but I mean, it's the same difference, I guess.
Yeah, but this was one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
used to go to that one all the time. And now, lady,
Oh, sorry, you guys caught me yawning.
what was your next one?
Do you guys remember Thin Ice?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love this game.
I never played this one. I played, what was the other one? The Don't Break the Ice.
Oh,
With the little hammers.
Little Hammer.
Yeah, you put the ice cubes in the frame, and then you put the guy in there, and then there's like these little mallets, and you would tap the mallets, and then make them break through, and then whoever broke the ice and then the guy fell through, they would be the loser.
No, this was so you would get like a paper towel, and you would kind of moisten it a little bit, and then you would drop the marbles. And it would be basically the same thing. Like, the point was to get rid of all your marbles without breaking the thin ice.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That one, and there was another version of this, too, where it was the same kind of setup, and you had, like, these, like, sticks like this. Well, obviously this is a pen, but it would be a stick like this, and you would stick it in there, and then you would wet the top, and you would pull from the bottom.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what that version of the game was called, but it was the same concept. You had to.
That reminds me of that one. What was it? Kerplunk.
I think that might be the game. I'm
Yeah, but
talking about.
Kerplunk didn't have the towel or whatever. It was like a big tube. And then you would put the skewers in there, put marbles in there, and then you would, one at a time, pull the
You know
things
what?
out.
I'm getting my games crossed. That's the one that I was talking about, the Kerplunk.
Oh, so that instead of Thin Ice, it was
no.
Kerplunk?
I like the Thin Ice, but the game that I thought with where you had to pull them
Oh,
out
yeah,
with the
that's
thin ice.
Kerplunk.
Kerplunk, okay. I was getting my games crossed. I used to like this one, but I also like Kerplunk.
Yeah, I like Kerplunk. Too.
That was fun.
I just like saying Kerplunk.
Kerplunk,
Say it 5 times fast.
Kerplunk, 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 Kerplunk. Blah.
Kerplunk, 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 Kerplunk.
No, that was a really cool game. It was very. Do you guys notice that with these games, they are very simple?
Yes.
Required maybe a wind up type part to the game or wetting something, and they were very simple games, but we got hours of entertainment.
Oh, we had tons of fun. Yeah.
Without electricity for most of these games. I mean, Age of Empires and all that, yeah, you needed a computer, but we also played a lot of very simple games that like required not much.
Yes.
I
It
miss
didn't
that.
take much to
No.
entertain us. Now look at them. All right. My next one would be this one. Shoots and Ladders.
Shoots and Ladders. I remember this game.
Gosh, I don't even remember what grade I was when this game was out.
Oh,
But yeah, I used to like this game. I like when you would get on the slide and all the way down.
what was the point of this game? Remind me.
I don't even remember. I think you had to get there was like a home base you had to get to, but then you would go through the board, and then if you landed like on on like say a slide, you would slide down, and some the slides were like different. The slides and the ladders were all different sizes.
Oh, okay.
So you would either fall behind or you would get ahead depending on where you landed.
Oh,
If I remember right, like you guys can, I mean, I barely remember what I did
I
yesterday.
know I played this game. I just can't remember how, but it does look very familiar.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic. A bunch of people have played it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, Shoots and Ladders was a go-to. This was when I was really young, though.
This was like a kindergarten game.
Yeah, I want to say I was in like no further than first grade, I think. Maybe that it was considered like not a baby game, but kind of like
A little kid's game.
like a little kids game. So that was my next fave. What about you, ma'am?
Mine was very simple. Required no batteries. Required no other things other than you and your best friends.
And what would that be? What is this?
We used to call it thumb wrestling
Yes, thumb wrestling.
or thumb war. Me and my brothers used to call it thumb wars, but it was thumb wrestling.
Yes.
So the object of the game is that so you had your hand like this, well, like that, right? And you would be like 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war, and the object of the game was to pin your opponent down. So once you got their thumb held like this, you would say 1, 2, 3, 4. I win the war or whatever.
Classic, I tell you.
Yeah. And then there was a sneak move that you could do to where it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war, and then it would be tag team, and you would grab them. With,
I remember that.
with your what is this? My index? No, this is my
your booger picking finger.
yeah, and your thumb, and you would kind of pin them. It was fun.
Yeah, I used to hate it when people would try to get it, like try to cheat. It's like that's not the point.
I would always cheat with my brothers. But yes, thumb wars.
Yeah,
It required no batteries, endless hours of fun, and it just required one other person.
Yes. All right, I will move on. So this one I loved the crap out of this game. Sorry. I think you mentioned this before. Mm-hmm. So you've played this one, right?
This one, yes.
Yeah, so I've owned all these games. I mean, they're not games only that I played at school or whatever, but I actually had them.
Right.
Which, well, I mean, I only have one sibling, so it was me and my brother usually playing, or if I had cousins come over, or sometimes like friends from church or school, I'd pull out the board game. But yeah, this was a good one. I like this one. I think they still sell it.
Yeah. No, I've seen this one.
So yeah, and when was the last time you played it?
Oh man, like a billion years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I played any of these games.
Same.
Well, that's not true. When I was in the hospital last time, when around the time that I met Joel, my brothers came to visit and I was bored. And we started playing Thumb Wars.
That's funny.
No, I still like to play that game occasionally. My nephew knows the game and I wrestle with him sometimes. But I always do the tag team thing and he gets mad.
You know what's crazy now is that, excuse me, a lot of these games, they actually made them into video games.
Yeah.
So like Monopoly, I actually have it. I mean, I have a lot of these old board games. I have them.
Yeah.
But they're like the electronic version of them now.
You know what? It just occurred to me too. Another game that I used to spend hours on was Battleship.
Oh yeah.
The electronic version. Oh, that was.
Then
so
they had
cool.
one that talked. I think.
You sunk my Battleship.
Yeah, it talked.
That was the deluxe rich person.
I don't think my parents ever got me that one.
No.
No, that was one I wanted, and for whatever reason, I never got it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. All right, lady. What is your next one?
That was it. I think we were gonna do the honorable mentions.
Yeah, we're gonna do honorable mentions. What was your first one? We kind of showed it already.
No, actually, it was Memory. Yes. Do you guys remember that?
I remember that game.
I loved this game as a kid. I mean, now my memory is crap, The
Who are
drugs
you
the
telling?
drugs and alcohol did not help.
Yeah, that
let me
wouldn't
tell you.
help,
That
no.
wouldn't help. But it was one of my favorite games. Yep. And my mom bought this version up here because it was a
What? This one you did like you flipped the cards or something, right?
yeah. So I don't know if you guys could see on there, but a couple of them were like red dots, and that's how they would all look. They would all look the same.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you would kind of just pick them up, put them upside down, just move them around, and then put them in a line like this. How you guys see it on there, and you would flip one, and then another one. If it didn't match, you just kind of flip it over to the red dots facing up. And then, if you did find something that matched, you would take them until
You flipped them and then took them out.
yeah.
Yeah, I do remember this game.
I love this game.
It's only been about 50 bajillion years.
We got this game for my mom. Actually, not too long ago, when she was in the hospital after her stroke.
That is actually pretty good for that.
That is
Yes.
that was like maybe we should
Good
give my mom
idea.
that game, and we got it for her. And her, whenever we used to go and visit her, put it up on her little table and stuff, and we would play it. It's fun.
No, I never thought about
Yeah.
that. That is pretty good for that.
Yeah, they use
That'll help them like use their brain.
they don't use it as much now, but I remember that back when I was doing that type of work in like the rehab facilities and stuff, we would use board games like this
That is
to
pretty
help
smart.
people with like Alzheimer's, early onset Alzheimer's or dementia, stroke patients, people who had heart attacks, all that stuff. That's still good, even to play just to keep up with memory stuff. But anyways,
Nice.
yeah,
That is very, very. Yeah, I never really thought about
yeah.
that. All right. So we're doing what You said honorable mentions.
Yeah, I did my first one.
So it's funny because we were just discussing this one.
Battleship. You sunk my battleship.
Actually, it's funny. Gloria and I, when we went on our anniversary last year, we had got an Airbnb, and there was board games there. We had other games that we brought with us, but this was one of the ones we were playing.
Yeah, they had it there.
Yeah, it was cool.
We played it most of the time that we were there. I think that
That was our
consumed-
entertainment.
That was our entertainment. It's fun. It's one of my favorite games.
We like barely watched TV. We played board games,
Yeah, but
which was awesome.
yeah, this was my favorite one. Definitely.
Yeah, like I said, when I was a kid, they had They had like so many different versions of this.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they had when they came out with the electronic one. Oh my gosh, I really wanted it. I don't know why I never got it, but it was bigger and it had like flashing lights, and I think that one might have talked as
No,
well.
it talked.
It had sound effects, and I really wanted it. So if anybody got electronic,
An original one.
just laying around,
Let us know.
no, I don't know. I don't know if I would want it. No.
I would want it, especially if it's working. Yeah.
You know what I would want is that G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. I think back then it was like $100, which, it's still, that's not cheap for a toy, but now I think the last time I looked into it, it was anywhere between $1,800 and $2,400.
Yeah.
It's like, I should have got it back then
Yeah, when it was 100.
when it was 100.
That's what you call an investment in your future.
Man, just think about that. Man, $100. People throw that, just use that drinking coffee every week.
Yeah, about.
So, yeah, insane. All right, what's your next honorable mention?
Okay, so we've talked about board games. We've talked about, just games and this was actually one of my favorite ones. Was out in like 97, 98.
Yeah, it's like in the 90s.
Yeah, like the later 90s. You know,
Okay.
obviously I love my Donkey Kong, my Mario Brothers, you know, all those games, but I don't know why I like to play this one so much, but this was definitely
Spyro the Dragon.
Yes. They actually re-released the game not too long ago.
Yeah, I think there's a new version of this.
Yeah, I like the old school version of it though, but yeah, I spent hours playing Spyro. Loved it.
I played it some. I didn't not like it, but I wasn't stuck to it.
No, it was this and Crash Bandicoot
Oh, that's a classic.
that I used to like to play a lot.
Yes, Crash
For
Bandicoot.
PlayStation, obviously, but
Yeah.
Nintendo games were always like the classic Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Duck Hunt, you know, all those games I loved. But the newer version of like the PlayStation and all that, that and Crash Bandicoot, I think were my favorite.
Crash Bandicoot was good.
It was.
All right, so I think I'm down to my last one. This is an honorable mention, and this was the start of the end for board games. Of course, Nintendo.
Yeah. And again, there you go. Super
That
Mario
was the
Brothers.
beginning of
Yeah.
the beginning of the end. So, quick story: I did not get it right away when it came out. I think this was released in 1984. I was
Summer of
I
1984.
think in 84 I was 9 years old. Yes. So anyways, that was a long time ago. The first person that got it was a classmate of mine, and I remember it so vividly. We went over to his house. It was like 6 or 8 of us. And back then, our TVs were furniture, right? So there's this big wooden TV on the floor. I don't even think it was like 25-inch was like the biggest one you could buy. Or that was the family-sized one. I don't know, because it was that or 19s and 13s, I think. Anyways, so the TV's in the living room. The stuff's all on top. There's like 8 of us surrounding this TV. And my friend was playing it, and we're oohing and eyeing. And, I mean, you look at it now, and it's like, wow. But we're just sitting there in awe watching. And then, to make it even better, he didn't only get the regular Nintendo. He got the one with the gun and the little robot thingy. And he had, oh my gosh, I don't know.
Well, you know, speaking of which, we went to a midnight flea market last week.
Oh yeah.
And we asked because they had like this little layout, and we didn't realize until we looked at the actual thing. They were selling the whole system.
Yes.
It was the guns. What did that little robot do?
There was a game that there was a couple games, I think, but it turned out to be a huge flop because there were no games for it. It would pick up these little like spinning things and then move them around and drop them, and then when it would drop them, it was basically a controller, because then it would drop the things on these little levers, which were basically the buttons that would control what's on the TV.
Oh.
So then, like, I think it would open gates and doors, and it would, like, do stuff like that on the screen. So you would have this robot off to the side, like, basically helping you play the game. But I think there was only, like, 2 games that this thing was used for. So it was, like, a huge waste of money or time or whatever.
I remember when this came out. I mean, it came out a little like 84. You said we got it closer to like, because remember I was younger than you, so by the time it was like, I think I must have been like 10 when we got it, 10 or 11, and my mom got it for us because had, this would be so illegal now, but my mom would go to work overnight. She had no other choice. I mean, she had to work overnight. And me and my brothers would be home alone like all the time because by the time we got home from school, my mom would be gone, and by the time we went to bed, my mom would be gone. Like we would miss her or whatever. So her thing was is like it was. I remember it was a summer vacation was coming up, and she's like, "I have a really big surprise for you guys." She's like, "But you guys have to promise that you guys are gonna share it and you guys are gonna take care of it because it's very expensive." And me and my brothers had like no idea. We thought that we were just gonna go to Kmart to get like, some game or something, for the summer. And when my mom talked to the lady and she started walking us towards the Nintendos, me and my brothers flipped out. We're like, oh my God, we're getting a Nintendo. Like, it was the coolest thing, And, yeah, man, it was like you said, there was like, our house became the spot. Like, we had like 10 or 15 little friends just watching us like play. And of course, people would fight, and it's my turn, and it's my turn, and it's his turn. But yeah, great memories with that.
Speaking of, so Gloria and I had, this was maybe a couple Christmases ago.
I was just thinking about that.
Gloria and I had stumbled, because everyone watches Christmas Story,
Right.
Home Alone. Everyone knows all the
All
classics,
the Christmas
right?
classics,
Elf.
yeah.
We found our Christmas movie. Like, we watched, I even bought it because it's like every holiday we were watching the crap out of this movie. It's called 8-Bit.
Oh.
And I think it was on Netflix. I'm not sure.
I don't remember where we saw it.
Or maybe it might have been Disney Plus, but whatever. This movie is awesome.
It's basically the childhood that him and I just described.
Yeah.
Was exactly what the movie was about.
I'm telling you guys, go check it out.
If you haven't seen it, you
It's
guys
good.
have to make that's our traditional, besides the traditional Home Alone and Scrooge and all these other movies that we watch.
We have to watch
we
this
have
one.
to watch 8-Bit. Definitely.
And it's cool. Well, for us, it's a little bit cooler because it's, it's not based in Chicago, but close enough. I mean, people like, it's a town that's, it's not in Chicago, but, so Gloria and I can relate more to the movie. But anyone can relate to it, really, because it's about these kids that the Nintendo had just got released. All these kids are going crazy because they want it. Then you had the one neighborhood kid that got it early, and now all the kids like flock to his house and waiting for a chance to get to watch him play his Nintendo.
And it's hilarious because I felt like I was watching my childhood play out in front of me, because you would always have that one person that would like hog it, and they like I said, we were the first ones out of our little friend group, which was, you guys have to understand, like, that back then for your parents to spend that much money on a Nintendo plus the accessories plus the video game.
I think back then it was what, $100?
Yeah, I think like it depends which package you got, because I remember
there was a bunch of different
we got
ones,
the one that had like the 2 remote controls, the gun, and it came with Duck Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom bought Mario Brothers for us. So yeah, I guess depending like on which package. Like if you just got the basic one that came with the remote control, one free game, because it was one remote control, the game that came included, and the system.
I think they all came with Mario Bros, like the regular Mario Brothers.
I think so. I don't remember, but I could have sworn.
And I think you're right. It only came with one controller.
Yeah, it came with one controller, but they had a different package, like different packages that you can get. So, the one that my mom got, I think included the Mario Brothers, the 2 remotes, and the gun. And then she bought us Duck Hunt, something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was around like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they had like 1 or 2 different packages that you can get and stuff. And then they came out with like the controller. Remember the glove?
Oh, and that yeah, in the movie, because that was like a huge piece of crap.
Right.
So they kind of poked fun at it in the movie. And I mean, if you know, you know.
Right.
I mean, that movie's so great. I'm telling you guys.
Highly recommended if you guys haven't watched it.
Like, you guys our age, like 40s, 50s, would totally appreciate that movie. Yeah. It's awesome.
I'm telling you, it was like watching my childhood
Yeah.
on the screen.
Yep.
Great movie. Definitely wait until Christmas if you can to check it out, because it just kind of gives it a little extra, like, I don't know, fuzzy feeling to it or whatever, but it is such a great movie.
It's got, I mean, and it's got a cool message in it too. Like, it's a great film. I mean,
and it has Neil, what's his name?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Which, again, I love that man. He's awesome in it.
So yeah, so I wouldn't say he's the main character, but he's the movie is about him when he was a kid.
Right.
He was the one that, so yeah, it's all about Nintendo and the kids going crazy for it, and then there's like all these kids enter these contests and stuff to win Nintendos, and then they all get together to plot to get a Nintendo.
They're lying, cheating, stealing, do all sorts of crazy
just to get
stuff.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, the end of the movie, there is a cool message.
Yeah, I love that movie.
So yeah, 8-bit. Go check it out. Even if it's not Christmas time, just watch it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It is.
All right, what's your last one?
My last and final one would be Space Invaders.
Yeah.
I loved this game. It was an 8-bit game. Nothing fancy, just these little boop, 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 pew, 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 doop, doop. And that was the sound effects for the game.
That was pretty good.
It was accurate. It was basically like you had like a little spaceship at the bottom of your screen, and you would control it with the remote or with the. There was two versions of it. There was the. Oh, excuse me, guys. The version for what's it called? Arcade, right? And then they had the home version of it.
Oh, the Atari or whatever.
Yeah, but you know how I remember playing this? It was like I went to a friend's house and he had the Space Invaders, but it was like a small screen, like about I don't know, like that big, and it would have a control and you would move it like this. And it would move.
I don't recall.
You don't remember that one?
No.
Well, anyways, Space Invaders, it was this simple 8-bit game to where you would have to try to kill like all these little aliens that are in lines, and then they would like move around. Very simple game, very easy. Just, yeah, it was one of my favorites.
As it was mine.
Yes.
Man, I miss arcades. Arcades were so awesome.
There is still an arcade.
There's some, yeah.
There is a big one. What's it called? It's in Brookfield, Illinois.
Oh yeah. I forgot what it's called.
I've been there a bunch of times, and
I think it's you pay to get in, and then I think it's unlimited gaming, so it's like there's like a cover charge, and you pay to get in, and then you just play the games or whatever.
Yeah.
But which I have mixed feelings about that.
Let me tell you guys something. Okay, if you are ever in the need for like nostalgia feelings, go to this place. It's like they have all the main like games that you used to play like at the arcade. All original, all I guess they buy these and rebuild them and just bring them up to date and stuff. It is one of the coolest places that I've been to. It's so far from where we live right now. At the time when I used to go all the time, I used to live in Chicago, which wasn't too far from Brookfield. Maybe like a 20-30 minute drive. Now it's like an hour and a half basically for us to get out there. But they would be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays overnights. Like they would do 24 hours during the weekends. And then the weekdays they were open from like 12 to 12. But I don't know if they do that anymore.
I don't know.
Ghost,
I've never been.
what was it called? Ghost something.
Yeah, go something.
I feel horrible for not remembering, but
That's okay.
yeah. If you're interested, it's in Brookfield, Illinois. Just look it up. It's one of the very, very last arcades there. I think it's worth it to go. Just plan to spend a lot of time because once you leave, you can't come back in. I think you have to like repay to get back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was like a cover charge you have to pay.
Yeah, and it was cool because they had like food, they had drinks, they had, it was fun. It's been a while since I've been there. But yeah, check it out if you're in Illinois and in Brookfield, close to Brookfield.
Well, that was fun. We were talking about our old games.
Yes.
Hopefully all of you guys, it took you down memory lane. All those fights you used to get into with your brothers and sisters.
Oh, man.
All right. Yeah, guys. So thanks for indulging us in that.
Let us know what your favorite games are,
For sure.
Yes, we'd like to hear, your memories, your, favorite games, favorite toys, all that stuff. We kind of we don't always talk about serious topics on sessions and lessons. We're kind of all over the place, but I think our niche is like 80s, 90s.
The way
kids.
Gen X-y,
Zennial, whatever.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, I mean, like she said, it's like I wouldn't go as far as to say we're all over. Well, I guess we are kind of all over the place. We're just two regular people that are trying to make it through this thing called life like everyone else with struggles. And we like to talk about stuff and put stuff out in the open and come up with solutions and maybe help other people out. And, it's just like a bunch of friends just like talking and like, hey, this is what's happening with me and this is how I dealt with it. Well, how'd you deal with it? So, I mean, if you get something out of it, great. If it's just entertaining, you just come for the video game talks. I don't know.
No, and the thing about it is like we don't take life seriously. I mean, you see in the background we have the Crow, G.I. Joes, we have stuffed animals. And you guys don't even get the gist of how packed this room is with like.
Well, yeah, you can see
90s.
behind me. There's other stuff. We got Funkos back there somewhere.
Right, and to the side of us, which you guys can't see right now, but we have a case filled from top to bottom.
Yeah, I might be able to tell.
Right. Oh, there we go.
There you go. And it just keeps going and going. So that's our...
Right, but you guys see we have like...
But this is just in this little room. We have stuff upstairs.
Right. And the thing is like, what I'm trying to get at is like, we like to have fun on this show. We do talk about mental health and how to deal with things. And, we try to keep it light and fun. But we also like to do fun episodes like this to where we're talking about nostalgia, old movies, music, games, toys, anything, just to give yourselves a little break. Because that world out there is cold, hard, and cruel. And, we want to make this your space to have fun.
To relax.
Think about like the fun stuff that you used to do, take you to a happy place, a different time.
Then I think also like talking about just being relaxed and talking openly like that, you become more open, right? You become more receptive as well. So it's like, I mean, if you're all tensed up and tightened up, I mean, you're not going to receive or you're not going to be willing to give up anything. Like, but if here, I mean, and of course there's no judgments, no nothing. So it's like you can come visit us and just like chill, take the shoes off and put your feet up on the coffee table and we'll just shoot the you know what and figure stuff out.
yeah, we want to make this a place for everybody to, feel welcome, feel relaxed. We want to build a community to where we're encouraging each other, building friendships, connecting with people, and also trying to deal with some of the trauma and drama that we have in our everyday lives.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we welcome your feedback anytime you guys want to
Yep.
let us
Or if there's something you want us to talk about or
right.
whatever.
Or if there's some old ideas that you guys have in regards to like games or toys or anything you guys want to talk about, we're open to it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can always reach out to us, and I guess I'll turn it over to Joel so he can give you guys the details.
Okay. All right, guys. So, yeah, don't forget the website, sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. Give us a visit, will you? You can go there, listen, and watch the episodes. You can also, we try to post things on there that we talk about, or I know there'll be like random things on there. But yeah, you can visit sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com. Also, like we were just stating, if you guys want to drop us a line, you want to say hello to us, you want to share jokes, memes, ideas, stuff you want us to talk about, if you want us to, review something or take a look at something, just anything, give us a shout at the email. It's sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. Yeah, don't hesitate to drop us a line. So what else do you have, lady?
Yes, and also if you guys for some reason or another don't feel like directly emailing us, there is also a drop down menu at Sessions of Lessons where it says contribute. There you guys can leave us messages, and just like you would in an email. But if you want to remain anonymous or just kind of, not give us your email address, which we don't sell, we don't give out any of your
No.
personal information. So if it makes you feel more comfortable, be sure to visit us there and go to the drop down menu, contribute, and there you can add whatever you want and just leave a message. And also, once you guys are done bruising, or what is it?
Browsing.
Browsing through that, you guys can head on over to Glowing Off Script. That's my podcast. Joel produces it. I guys host it. There, I like to talk about mental health. Kind of like this, but it's a little bit more on the one-sided. Right.
Serious.
It's a little bit more serious, but not. It's a little bit more lax, if that makes sense. I cover more mental health issues. Not so much of the like toys or anything like that, which I'm not opposed to if that's what you guys want to hear there. But it's mostly just I explore mental health and issues and how to deal with stress and drama and all that stuff. I do keep it serious, but most of the time, it's very lighthearted. It's not,
Not gloomy doomy.
it's not gloomy doomy. I promise you guys. I'm up to 3 seasons, so there's a lot for you guys to catch up on if you guys would like. Like I said, I drop episodes every Friday, so be sure to check me out. If you guys have questions, concerns, you want to be a guest on the show, or you have something you want to talk about, you guys can always reach out to me at GLOING offscript at yahoo.com. There you guys can leave me messages, questions, concerns, critiques, nice critiques, or not so nice, whatever. I welcome everybody and anything, so just hit me up. Check me out. Remember, every Friday.
Yes, it is very good. And yeah, every Friday, Glowing Off Script.
Yay!
Okay, so I was gonna talk about something here. Oh wait, I think this is it. Yes. I just want to do a quick shout out to a couple of buddies of mine, Gary Holtz and AJ. They are hosts of Northman Coaching Podcast. Couple great guys. Their podcast is on Sundays at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. And yeah, you guys should listen to them because they're awesome.
And they're also very good friends of the show.
Yes.
I've had Gary on my podcast as well as
Hmm.
we've both have gone on his podcast simultaneously. Just they're a bunch of great guys. If you guys are looking for, especially men, looking for assistance or just guidance or just a bunch of friends to talk to, head on over there. They're really good guys.
Yes, very good. And I think that's it for today. Is there anything else we want to mention?
No, just remember to check us out. We release episodes every Sunday and Wednesday.
Yes. So our sessions every Sunday and Wednesday, and glowing off script every Friday. Don't miss it.
Friday.
What is it now?
Friday.
All right, guys. Once again, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you for watching, listening. Please spread the word. Let people know about us. And yeah, we enjoy your company. So that's it.
Remember to drink your coffee and sip your tea.
Yeah, she said it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. See you next time.
Bye.
Spilled tea, spilled truth, old scars, new proof, inside jokes on an honest loop. Side quest in a living room booth. We don't plan, we just press play. You say careful, I throw the script away.